Hi everyone and a very warm welcome back to the WARNO Monthly Tournament from SD League for April. Today we are with Edwin and Darkneutron. We're going to have one game today and one game tomorrow because they're both pretty long games. Edwin is over on the left in blue playing as the first British Armoured. Great to see them in a game again. Hopefully they win, fingers crossed. And over on the right in red we have Darkneutron playing as the third Armoured Division. So Armoured versus Armoured basically. Command tank in early there for Darkneutron. Not something we see too often. Rover command in there for Edwin. And this is more of your standard play on this map. Very much Darkneutron going for Bravo and very much Edwin going for Alpha. Although, let's be honest, Edwin is sending a lot of units up here and he's calling a lot more in. He's planning to hit this pretty early. A very small smattering of units here. Fox manages to get a kill on a Lars there. LRS Recon Squad. Don't know why I want to call it a Lars. Command tank. The command tank there as well. That is really expensive. Early purchases. 270 points apiece. This explains why it looks like there's a lot less on the map for Darkneutron right now. He spent a lot on those command tanks. Fox is on the move here. Very likely to get some kills on the chaparrals and stuff here. Oh, very nice. Good maneuvering here from Edwin. He's just getting right round the back there. No messing about. Oh! Abrams' command tank has let itself be known, though. Command coming down here. There is a small advantage in points right now to Darkneutron, but really, I don't think that's going to make too much difference at this stage. You know, I already think Darkneutron could have been in trouble here if there was a way for Edwin to easily deal with these Abrams. Because really, like down here, for example, there's nothing that's a big threat there. Another Abrams coming in. The HA. Darkneutron is leaning heavily on the tanks here. There's a Challenger coming in for Edwin, which is a sensible choice since he's got to deal with the Abrams command tank. This is really interesting. Normally, I'm used to people relying on a lot of infantry early on. But Darkneutron is going tank heavy right away. I'm still bamboozled by two command tanks. This, to me, is quite an unusual tactic. Maybe this is happening more in ranked than in the tournaments, so this is quite weird. Abrams pushing up here. There's no long-range AT down here to deal with that tank. Plenty of units up here for Edwin. And there is... I did see a jet in the back, just an anti-air jet, though. I thought we might see some kind of cluster bomber or... And now I'm trying to rack my brain thinking, do the first British have a cluster bomber? I need to check the deck afterwards. Fight Team 84 get the kill on the Fox down there. There's so little down here, but obviously very little for Edwin as well, so he can't really make a push there. Edwin is making a move here. He does have the Milan there. He's got a Warrior Milan as well, so he does have some long-range anti-tank. This is so strange as a start of a game. More infantry coming in now for Darkneutron. That's more what I expected. I mean, the HA is very expensive as well. Yeah, 310 points. Chieftain Mark 9 coming in there. Challenger Mark II Command coming in for Edwin as well. Suppose he could just smoke all of that corner and get his command sat in there. A lot of thoughtful positioning going on for Darkneutron here. Another Challenger Mark II coming in as well. So Edwin will have plenty of tanks. Milan 2 engaging there. HA has smoked. LRS engaging on the SAS. Itos here engaging on these warriors and things. Good smoke. Warrior Milan pushing in here. HA Abrams being engaged by the Milan 2. Milan 2 is missing, unfortunately. It's very stressed out. And will be dead next shot. Command is in that corner. +2 to Edwin. Another HA Abrams coming in. This is turning into a right old tank war. Abrams in there. This Challenger Mark II needs to be careful because this Abrams is pushing around the bottom and will get a side shot on it. It is in range. HE Bomber coming in, going for... Very nice. We'll be lucky to get out alive though. Oh, did not get out alive. Chaparral's ripped it apart there. Challenger command tank is dead, unsurprisingly, in that situation. What's happening at the bottom? Absolutely nothing at the moment. That command tank's moved up a little bit. HA is nearly in. Bradley's here causing plenty of damage to this tank with those TOW-2 missiles. It's also taking shots from the HA there. HE Bomber in again. Damage, but gets out alive this time. Warrior Milan doing a good job. Challenger badly damaged, needs a repair, as does this Chieftain, really. Chieftain's not moving. I'll be surprised if it survives this. Didn't think so. Not with TOW-2 missiles coming at it. Good tank play here from both players, though. Darkneutron certainly with the advantage, managing to come in from 2 angles. Challenger trying to catch up with that HA. I thought I heard a jet, but maybe not. Could have just been a chopper. Akav pushing in here, and the scouts moving up as well. Still just a smattering of defensive units down there. Another HA Abrams coming in, and he's not yet lost any of those tanks. Edwin really needs to start killing some of these tanks and not allowing Darkneutron to get those repairs. Because otherwise, Darkneutron is just going to build up and build up and build up. I'm assuming he doesn't have any cluster bombers. Otherwise, I think one would have been called in against that Abrams. Command tank on the move here. Chaparral coming up to defend it as well. Challenger pushing around to the bottom here. Does need to be careful. HE Bomber coming in to attack that. Will take fire from the Chaparral. And the Chaparral in the top as well. Another HE Bomber destroyed. Darkneutron making some progress down here. I mean, this Abrams is in the middle of the map and pretty much unperturbed by anything. There's just no long-range anti-tank in this area. This Challenger is getting repaired now. Milan 2 engaging on this tank. It is smoking. Darkneutron is on the move, will likely clear out this town. He certainly has plenty of units in there, including some more engineers back here ready to deploy. Good fire support from the Challenger Mark II, but it's not enough to maintain the control of those buildings. Anti-air jet coming in here, going for the Apache. Does not get the kill. Takes a hit. And a second, and it's down. M1A1 Abrams coming in down here now. Darkneutron, satisfied that he's got enough units at the top, is now switching into what he can push into the bottom. He has cleared up a lot of the attacking force here from Edwin. Darkneutron, obviously an extremely experienced player. So his control and positioning of units is superior to a lot of players. It's one of the ways he's managing to keep all of his tanks alive during this battle, which is making a huge difference in the long run. It means he's got an extra, what, in this case, 310 points of unit available to him all the time. Every time he keeps one of these alive. Pushing down here now, and whether he's planning to do a Tanner and push them all the way down to the bottom, I'm not sure. It could be that he's just trying to deal with this stuff here. Put more chaparrals down here now, 2 in total. It's going to pose issues for Edwin's aircraft. He's already struggling to keep them alive. Terrier's powers are working hard to stay alive in there. Challenger engaging on the military police here. But these Abrams are coming up to deal with it. That would be a side shot, but it is turning. Yeah, 2 Abrams versus 1 Challenger isn't going to work. Challenger is dead. Command back in here. Though it has gone in on its own without any smoke. More ACAVs coming in down here. A bunch of engineers. Looks like the plan is Darkneutron's going to push into this top corner. There is a Chieftain Mark 9 in there now. Some arm rifles and Warrior Milans pushing in down this way. That command is still in there. Does have another Challenger 2 for support. These tanks not on the move currently. HA on the move here, going for those Milan 2, which are not in the building anymore. Edwin does have a slight advantage in points right now. Has managed to do quite a bit of damage to that tank, but again, it's getting pulled back and repaired. Once again, Darkneutron saves another 310 points of unit. Warrior Milans arrive, drop off all those infantry, which is really helpful. Warrior Milans will engage potentially on these tanks, but obviously they're an easy kill for these tanks. Engineers in range to be throwing satchel charges. I think they annihilated 1 squad there. Another squad getting damaged. Milan's trying to get hits on these tanks, but struggling. Just a bit too close, and here we go. Darkneutron is making a move on the bottom point now. Pushing up with the Arcavs. Chieftain defending the area. Should be able to kill the Arcavs if nothing else. Though the Abrams may cause issues. Yeah, indeed the Abrams are. Chieftain is down. Milan 2 there, out of ammo. HE Bomber coming in for all of this stuff at the front. This will be a nice strike. Doesn't get any kills, though. Didn't even manage to kill the Akav. That's disappointing on those HE bombs. Another one coming in, just out of interest. 513 kilogram bombs. And they're not killing Akavs. He did kill the command tank, though. He did kill the command tank. That'll do it. That's probably the most important thing to kill. Challenger command tank in again, giving Edwin that advantage in points. Abrams pulling back again to get repaired. Choppers coming in down here. Another HA coming in at the bottom. Along with 2 more chaparrals and some military police. One of the chaparrals has been lost up here, I think, and the other one is out of ammo. Loads more infantry being called in there. Darkneutron once in this point. Actually looks to be going down that way as well now. Yep, going down to assist. Bradley's now engaging long range on these tanks and things. TOW 2 is such a brilliant missile. HE Bomber coming in again. Good hit on the Abrams. Doesn't get the kill though. Taking lots of fire from those chaparrals and goes down again. Another loss of a jet. F-15C Eagle in for Darkneutron now. A little bit of extra air defense. Darkneutron edging ever closer to this point. Up at the top. Challenger's managing to sit in there. Edwin's getting the points. That's all that really matters. I think Darkneutron's focus has completely switched to the bottom right now. He's bringing in a lot of stuff down here. Not much in the way of reinforcements coming in for Edwin down here. Nice kill. And the second nice kill. Very good. Scimitar in a good position there. Getting some easy kills. Are these guys continuing on? One is going to get out here. One will continue on. The Scimitar may get the kill on this, but the AT4 is going for it. AT4 is in range. Gets the kill. But the top command tank moving around here. Challenger engaging on these Abrams as well as the Milan 2. Challenger up here badly damaged. Got side shot. Needs to get out of there. Smokes itself. Good shout. Both of these smoke as well. Abrams HA being a real pain in the bum to kill. That gun just does so much more damage. Where are our depleted uranium shells? We're the British, damn it. We use them. Javelin getting torn apart here by the Fireteam Dragons. Tank being pushed up to assist. Still +2 to Edwin. I mean, he's doing a really, really good job here. We're over halfway now in terms of time for this game. Hasn't quite made it to halfway in points, but certainly heading there. He just needs to hold out a bit longer. We're not seeing another command brought in by Darkneutron. He just wants to control the point before he does that, I think. Edwin needs to somehow kill these tanks. He's about to lose another challenger. Another challenger Mark II down. These are expensive losses. He's lost 3 of them now, I think. And 1 challenger command tank. In this situation, I think he just needs to get up close and personal to these Abrams. Because he's only doing 19 pen. So he needs tanks that are up close and personal. Nice strike. Loses the jet again, but does almost kill the Abrams. I do wonder, I'm trying to think to myself, how could you kill these Abrams? I wonder if bringing in like a bunch of Chieftain Mark 9, how much do they cost now? Bringing in 4 Chieftain Mark 9s, driving them all the way up here, getting them into this bit, and then driving them across here, and literally hoping that you can kill these Abrams close range. That's the only way I can think to do it. Challenger coming in down here to try and assist, and a Scimitar. But obviously Darkneutron continuing to make progress, has made footfall in the town, is in some of the buildings now. Chieftain Mark 9 giving that Abrams a kicking. Gets the kill. Be pleased with that, but it unfortunately was just a standard Abrams. Still, none of these HAs gone down, I don't think. I'll have to check at the end, but I don't think there's been any losses so far. Unless he lost 1 at the top. I think there was a HA at the top as well as these 2. So I think he might have lost 1. LRS getting taken out by the warrior there. Abrams command tank pushing right up here. This is risky. Wonder why he's decided to do that. Challenger command tank being pulled out. Chieftain Mark 9 coming in. Another Chieftain Mark 9 coming in. They're all being pushed into this area, though, which will put them at maximum range against the Abrams that are down here. And that the Abrams will win that fight. Darkneutron managing to clear this up a little bit and get rid of some of those infantry and recon and things. He's also making more progress here. Challenger Mark 2 coming in. Oh, wow. 2 Abrams command tanks coming in here. No messing about. Not what I expected to see, to be honest. Rifles with a Law 80. Come on, surely you can get some hits off on that tank. They're getting shot to pieces. How are these Laws missing so much? That is incredibly unlucky. It's had about 5 Laws fired at it there, and most of them have missed 1 hit. The accuracy is 50%. That is just incredibly unlucky. That challenge is needed at the front. As is the Chieftain. Up at the top, a little bit of progress here. That Chieftain Mark 9 has managed to push up that challenge. Abrams even, sorry. The Abrams command tank is on the run. Two Abrams commands in here. Can he see them? No, he can't. His infantry are badly damaged. He's having to pull back. Engineers Flash moving up to kill them. HE Bomber coming in for that back area. Will just catch that Abrams, possibly. Does do a bit of damage to it. This is going to be very confusing because there's 2 of them in there, and I don't think that Edwin knows it. Couple of Hell Arms coming in to try and deal with some of these tanks. Chaparral takes one out immediately as he gets to the front. Gazelle rockets charging in here. These Abrams are on the move down here again. They'll get an easy kill on the chieftains if they can see it. Can't see it at the moment. It's behind that tree line. Command back in there. Edwin has a nice advantage in points. Manages to chase out both of the command tanks here. Can the Hell Arms get a hit on one of these? Come on, Hell Arms. I think they're still trying to kill... I think they're still trying to kill the M113. I don't know what the Hell Arms are trying to do. Their missiles are going nowhere near anything. And they managed to kill the M113. Fighting EPICBANDANNER's coming in. Just a bit more firepower for that corner before he moves the tanks back in. A lot of Gazelle rockets brought in there and annihilated by the Chaparrals and Stingers. Smoke being used here, I think. No. Standard mortars going in on the center of the town. Unlucky guess on my part. Darkneutron still having issues getting in here. 13 minutes left to go. All Edwin has to do is hold on. Darkneutron's getting a bit pushy with these Abrams, though. Acavs and scouts coming in. Destroyed. Challenger Mark II command taking a lot of fire here. Really, really, really needs to be smoked. Abrams command charging up to get the kill on it. And it's dead. The Abrams at the bottom get a kill. Darkneutron back in control of that top point. Has managed to kill all the tanks that were up there. Calling in a Bradley down there. Much better control up here now. He's killed all of those tanks. He will now definitely switch focus to the bottom completely. May even bring those tanks down, because he probably doesn't need them at the top anymore. Units moving into a more defensive position right at the edge of the town. Oh, Milan 2. Side shot on the command tank. Beautiful shot from the Milan. Absolutely beautiful. He should be pleased with that shot. However, no command to go in there to countercap that, sadly. MLRS is in. Good shout. Doing some widespread damage to the infantry in the town. That will be extremely annoying. I'm annoyed for you, Edwin. I've been on the receiving end of many of those in the 10v10. It's not fun. Darkneutron. Where is he going? Oh my word, I thought he would push down at the bottom with those tanks, but he's pushing to the back. Command coming in. Oh. What is he doing with these tanks? I thought he might call a command to send it straight to Charlie. Stinger's being called in there. I think he's going for the long play and just calling stuff in bit by bit. Command tanks just hanging out the side of this point at the bottom. A couple of defensive tanks here. But he can't really go through the town because there's so many Fight Team 84 guys there. He'd need to come around this side. +2 currently to Darkneutron. 10 minutes to go. Darkneutron realistically has a lot of work to do to make up points, but it's certainly doable, especially if he caps the back there. He's moving up Chaparrals to defend it, look. This command isn't on the move yet, but it will happen. Marker gone down in the Stinger there. Artillery coming in on those command tanks. That's a good shout. Anything to try and dislodge them from the point. Command is now on the move for the back point, Charlie. Supply coming in for the MRLS as well. Artillery has managed to scare out those Abrams commands. 9 minutes. 9 minutes, Edwin. You've just got to hold out for 9 minutes. You can do this. Apache rocket takes fire from the tracked rapier. And it is down. But all of this heading up here, that will be +4 points to Darkneutron. Total of +6 if you can get back in this point. Another command in here. Rover command and the Chieftain command. Good use of artillery here to clear buildings. There's the command in the top. And that means that Darkneutron can now call in reinforcements up there as well. Command immediately called in there by Edwin. Unfortunately, it will likely be shot the moment it gets to the point. +4. 7 minutes left. Nearly 8 minutes. Is that enough to make up 700 points? Yeah, every 1.5 seconds, it ticks up by 4. Command tanks being repaired down here. Scimitar pushing in. Scimitar could get the kill on that CV. Nice. CV killed. He could call in another one immediately, though. Chieftain pushing up here, but is immediately going to be taken out by those Abrams. Yeah, second thoughts for that CV. It's being retreated off. Akav should get the kill, yeah. Getting in there past those two Abrams is going to be very difficult. CV going right to the back there, and Abrams coming in there as well. I think Darkneutron is easily going to make up these points the way it's going. He's made up good couple of hundred in just a couple of minutes. So many command tanks being called in here. Well, a command tank, 2 commands. This is a lot of points to spend. And I don't think any of it is going to get past the Abrams. Smoking is a good shout, but moving anything in here is going to be straight into those Abrams and they're just going to roll forward. Smoking the back might have been a better shout. It's hard to say. Edwin managing to maintain control down here at least. Chieftain taking fire. Smokes. +6 now to Darkneutron. He will easily make up the points with 5 minutes left to go. That was a hard-fought game, Edwin. A really hard-fought game, but I think Darkneutron's got it now. Those HA Abrams were just devastating. And I'm not sure, other than getting really up close and personal, if you could get there with some tanks, how you could kill them. I mean, Even the Milan 2 isn't going to be that effective against them. Really challenging. Really challenging. Still, both of these command tanks alive down here. Another Abrams coming in from the top there to get stuff into crossfire. Artillery coming back in on that. Halfway points for Darkneutron with 4 minutes left to go. He will overtake. And he will get the win by the looks of it. Command back in here though, so it's down to +2. Abrams is moving for it, however, and will get the kill. And another command is coming in for Darkneutron. No messing about from Darkneutron here. He already had one on the way. I'll be very quick for that Abrams to finish off that CV. If he could have held on there, maybe a draw. But I think Darkneutron's still going to do it. Darkneutron making good progress through here. That command tank now under serious threat of being killed. Command is dead at the top. Back to +6 for Darkneutron. He's got his lead. 3 minutes left. Apache coming in down here to help clear things out. Abrams all the way up. Bradley gets annihilated. Darkneutron now over 200 points ahead. Should take the win. But a really, really hard fought game there. Edwin doing exceptionally well against, in my opinion, one of the best players in the tournaments. Darkneutron's an exceptionally good player. Anyone who can survive this long against Darkneutron deserves a major pat on the back. There goes our artillery again. The back of this point now, trying to finish off that command. 2 minutes left. Darkneutron way out in the leading points now. 2 MLRS in. Apache in as well. Help clearing stuff up. There isn't actually any AA in there now, so Apache has free reign. Should be able to get in and kill stuff with its missiles and cannon. Nice from that artillery as well. Managed to stun both of those. Cause some serious stress. Tornado coming in for the kill on the Apache. Does not get it. Goes past too fast. But the command tank is dead. +8 to Darkneutron. And there's the surrender. Commiserations, Edwin. That was a hell of a game. But look at the kills to losses here. That was Darkneutron not losing all of those tanks. He kept so much stuff alive, where unfortunately Edwin was losing a lot of aircraft and he lost a lot of challenges. You can just see how many kills that Abrams got, because it was kept alive so long. Wow. I can't give an MVP here because it's all tanks that got the kills, really. MLRS, maybe. I'm just very curious what got a kill on... I'm wondering, something killed a HA, but I'm not sure what killed the HA. I think one went down. So I'm just... Yeah, there we go. Challenger Mark II did manage to kill one at 17 minutes. Really challenging game, though. Those HAs were just a nightmare. But good game, guys. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned till tomorrow when we'll have game number 2 from these guys.